fashion enthusiasts were glued to their TVs yesterday to catch the 2023 Met Gala. This year's theme, Karl Lagerfeld, a line of beauty. And everyone brought their A-game to honor the fashion icon. The Met Gala. It was a night full of gorgeous Karl Lagerfeld-inspired looks. Among them, Met Gala co-chair Dua Lipa wore a cream-colored dress by Chanel from 1992. Claudia Schiffer wore the gown on the runway for its debut, although hers had a matching hat. Supermodel Gisele Bündchen arrived wearing a white sequined Chanel gown with a white feathered cape. She had worn the gown previously, in 2007, for a Harper's Bazaar shoot shot by Lagerfeld himself. Actor and filmmaker Olivia Wilde and Margaret Jung, Vogue China's editor-in-chief, showed up to the Met Gala in what appeared to be the same Chloe dress in different colors. The fashion faux pas catching fire on social media, a true who wore it best moment. Doja Cat leaned into her name and Lagerfeld's love of cats for her first Met Gala look. The rapper arrived on the carpet with makeup and prosthetics that gave her a feline's face, cat claws for her nails, and sequined dress with cat ears. Also rocking the cat look was Jared Leto, who showed up in a full cat suit before changing into something more understated, though he never did let go of the cat head. Florence Pugh did not hold back for her Met Gala debut. She surprised onlookers with a shaved head, adorned with a sky-high feathered headpiece by Valentino. And prior to this year's Met Gala, rumors flew about whether the Kardashians were even invited, after Anna Wintour reportedly cracked down on the guest list. While the whole family made the cut last year, just Kim, Kendall, and Kylie were present on the red carpet for the 2023 edition. One non-celebrity guest did make the cut. A cockroach started ascending the famed Met Gala stairs. Its appearance, immediate viral fame, and then death after being stepped on. All happened before Rihanna arrived, a full hour and a half after reporters were told to expect one final big guest. Riri arriving in a hooded outfit before revealing her full look underneath. Joining us now to dive into last night's fashion extravaganza is celebrity stylist Miranda Holder. Miranda, the theme for this year's Met Gala was Karl Lagerfeld, a line of beauty. Do you think attendees executed the theme well?
Oh, they definitely did. In fact, I think this year they stuck to their theme pretty religiously for a change. Normally you get your mixture of some designers really going for it and complying and others being a little bit more reluctant, but you could tell straight away as soon as they all arrived on the red carpet, it was a sea of monochrome, black and white everywhere, which is, of course, Karl's sort of signature aesthetic. He was famed for his black and white. He lived and breathed it, even down to his silver hair. You know, he was monochrome himself in his black outfits. There were several sort of versions of Karl Lagerfeld walking along the steps at the at the Met Museum. It actually looked like he'd come back from the dead at some point. Certainly with Tommy Hilfiger was almost a carbon copy of him. So yes, they definitely embraced this theme.
What were some of your favorite looks of the night?
Oh, so many. Okay, so I'm going to have to start with one that is, to be honest, not really a full fashion moment, more of a bit of fun and dressing up. But it was just so brilliant. And that was Jared Leto, who always looks phenomenal and gives us, really good entertainment value. He actually had two outfits, but the standout one for me was when he was on the red carpet, dressed very convincingly as Karl's beloved and much pampered pet, Choupette the cat. So he was in a full white pussycat outfit, which just looked brilliant. I loved J-Lo. I thought the lines of that Ralph Lauren gown she was wearing were just sublime. Who else? Well, Cardi B, she was really fun in a Changpeng studio gown, and she always really goes to town at the event and, has the most fantastic creations. I think a couple of years ago, she literally brought the red carpet to the red carpet. She was a bit more subdued actually this year, but I thought for Cardi B, she looked pretty sophisticated rather than quite so outrageous. in this black corseted gown, which again gave a nod to the tuxedo. I loved her silver hair and black headband, which again went with the monochrome theme. And then Teyana Taylor also went for the sort of the impersonation of Karl Memo, if you like. Let's all pretend to be Karl. And she wore a really gorgeous silver Tom Brown number. And it was a gorgeous evening gown, but it was in the shape really of the iconic tuxedo outfit that Karl would wear.
Why has the Met Gala become the pinnacle of fashion excellence over the years?
Well, the Met Gala is the only red carpet event in the world in which directional fashion takes precedence over more flattering style. And by that, I mean it celebrates fashion for exactly what it is at its essence. If you go back to the days of couture and to the runways at Fashion Week and things around the world today, fashion is actually an art form, first and foremost. That's where it begins. That's where it starts. You have a theme every year, which coincides with the theme of the spring exhibition at the wonderful Costume Institute at the Metropolitan Museum of Modern Art. And then that theme is carried on down through the costumes. And it's a challenge. It's a creative challenge. And it's something for these designers to really get their teeth into. And then it becomes a competition. You know, that red carpet is full of celebrities wearing the most outlandish outfits they can really get their teeth into or get their bodies into, more specifically, in order to gain awareness, attention, media spotlight, grab the headlines, which of course is instrumental overall to the brand's success.
Thank you so much for joining us, Miranda.
You're very, very welcome anytime.